Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Rise and Write with Chloe. I'm Chloe. Sandy should be joining us, but I haven't heard from her yet. And this is, a real early hour for a lot of people. So thank you, everybody, for joining me. Um, Good morning, Writers Block Party, and good morning, God is my provider, and good morning, CB394. I am so sorry that you are having computer problems. Um, Writers Block Party just asked me exactly what I was going to ask you. I'm curious about which site you use. Not that this will deter me from that site, but I am curious. And good morning, Elizabeth. They've got a whole crowd this early. Yay. Usually I feel like there isn't really anybody until I get that first sprint going. And we will get that first sprint going at 5 after the hour. So in about 3 minutes. But I've never heard of just writer. Um, I tried using Wavemaker. I'm still going to use Wavemaker, but Wavemaker uh, is really nifty for the fact that like it's basically the same thing whether you're on your computer or your tablet or your phone. But you have to do all of your saving manually. Like you have to upload manually, and if you screw up your upload, you could potentially lose a whole bunch, which I did. It's saved to Google Drive, and so you can go into your Google Drive history or whatever it is and actually get the older file and just lose like your most current updates as opposed to, depending on what the issue is, how much you lost. But I learned that the hard way, and I'm not good with Google Drive. So thankfully, some saint on Reddit had like a step-by-step of how to do this, which actually it didn't even work how he said to do it, but like I jury rigged it to work, and I saved everything that I needed to. But yeah, these writer programs are great, but they all have their problems. So I'm sorry that you are without a program right now and you'll be going longhand. I hope your hands are good for this. I can't do it for more than a few minutes, and then I get really frustrated when I have to. I'm gonna blank on words because it's 8 o'clock in the morning. Also, the cat's freaking out. That's what I'm looking at right now. But when you transpose it, um, yeah, I always get really frustrated. I'm like, I hate everything, and I'm just deleting it. Oh, there's Sandy. Perfect timing. Let's get Sandy in here. Hello, Sandy. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Sleepy, but I am here.
I'm in a great mood this morning.
You seem that way, and I love it. You will counterbalance me.
Yeah. Well, because okay, I can't say this out loud, right? But I'm in a great mood today, and let's just say I'm wearing my F Trump lip slut lipstick this morning.
Yeah, that was interesting news to wake up to this morning. And what was really funny about it was that my phone, like I woke up to a push notification on my phone about like some random nothing happening with Biden. And then I turn on an actual news site and I'm like, Trump has COVID? What? Why was that on a push notification? That was the cat. By the way, my mother's cat has a whole field of noisy toys over here that she just attacked. Anyways, it is 5 after. So let's go ahead and do some writing, and then we'll go to some writing chats.
Yes.
Oh, we're not doing 15 though because I am sleepy and it is early. So we are going to do our usual 15, and we'll see you guys in 15 minutes. Okay. Sorry, I forgot to mute myself at the beginning. Thank you for reminding me, Sandy. We got 6 people watching right now. Look at us go. So how did you do, Sandy? Oh, what are you working on right now? Because you finished yesterday.
Yeah, so now I have like some massive revising to do, but I also have drafting I want to do this month on like other projects. So I'm trying to do like 1,000 words a day on the novella that I should have finished forever ago.
Which
And
novella is this?
that's the end of the pasta series.
Okay.
Like,
I think that's a good thing. I think you can box set it and probably get a little bit more money from that.
yeah, right. And I feel like I feel like it needs to be done. It just has to be finished. And then I also have to do the last edits to my Moral Inheritance 2 book. So like I have many write-ins today, and I'm hoping that I can kind of like bounce between projects because it's not, I mean, like I'm not doing heavy duty lifting with any one thing, but I do have a lot to get done.
Yeah. It's nice though when you're in that phase. At least for me, I don't know, edits, I always stress less during edits. Like I know I can get my edits done in a reasonable pace. Yeah, and a novella, how much do you have left in that? That's drafting, right? You still have to finish drafting it?
Yeah, and I think I have, hang on a second, I'm gonna look and see. So I'm at like 9,000 words. My computer's over there. I'm streaming on a different one. I'm at like 9,000 words. The novella probably needs to be 35,000.
That's not, as long as you've got some idea of what you're doing with it, that shouldn't be too awful.
Yeah.
It should be just like a week or two.
I hope so. I mean, I'm trying to do like 1,000 a day. And so I guess probably more than a week or two, but if I can just get it done in October, then I think I'll feel good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I got
still Verity?
Yes. Yeah. I'm going to be on this for a couple of weeks at least. I don't know. I've got to figure out my plan for this. I'm like not trying to tell myself I don't need to do like a proper nano. I'll get my 50,000, but like I shouldn't be worried about like my daily word count thing. But also I'm like, I want to be writing every day. So my daily word count thing is good. So I'm a little stressed about, not stressed, but like, yeah, about how I'm going to do things with this. So anyways, I've got 258 so far. I'm back to writing. I didn't do anything yesterday. I finally made it through. What was that?
That's not true. You were totally writing with me in the morning.
No, I mean after that. That, I went down to the beach. It's cold. I mean, cold for beach. It's 80 degrees. So like I couldn't actually go in the water, but I did sit at the beach for an hour. I did get a bit of a burn. It was cloudy, but obviously I am pasty white. Like this camera is not lying about my color. This makes me look real pink. I'm not super pink, but I am absolutely pasty white. But yeah, so the weather today is about the same. And I feel like if I'm going back to the beach, I want to get in that damn water. So I'm probably going to stay home, maybe actually get in that damn pool that's right there. So hopefully I'll be able to get a bunch more stuff done today. Because yeah, I got home and was like, I should write, but I'm just going to dick around instead. Also, I started reading the Testaments yesterday. Margaret Atwood's. Yeah, so far it's really good. I'm really liking it. I'm only like 20% through, but my mother actually had like a physical book sitting here, and I was like, I should read that. Yeah. So anyway, so we had some people show up. The pronoun I is here. Good morning, and CC Scott is also here. Good morning. And CB394 says she's been trying. I'm assuming you're a she from your picture, but I think it's actually like, you know, like actual people. I just don't recognize them because I'm not good with faces. But if you're not a she, let me know.
Oh wait, doesn't CB do fan fiction, like Harry Potter fan fiction? I think that's Ginny.
Oh, Oh, gotcha. Okay.
I don't know.
So
I could be wrong. CB, tell us.
anyways, she says she's been trying not to gloat all morning. And also that she was raised never to glory as someone else's misery. And I am the same way. I wasn't raised that way. My
No, me
parents
neither.
are terrible people, but I am that way. So I'm trying, yeah, I'm trying not to. Like, I definitely like don't want like the worst to happen to him, but also that's kind of two-sided because we have no idea what to do in the case that a candidate dies a month before the election. Like, we don't have protocol for that. So, it's a weird situation that we're in now. And he's probably just going to be asymptomatic and go about his stupid tweeting life. That's okay. Okay. That's all I'm saying about that. So let's see. I am forcing Writer's Block Party to wake up even earlier, and I feel good about that. And she is correct, and she writes Marvel fanfic. Perfect.
I was half correct then. So I was thinking Harry Potter. That's not Harry Potter. It's all right.
So also she got 139 words by hand. Everybody else, let me know how you did. Yeah. Perfect. I just trailed off there.
It's morning. It's like
It
really early.
is.
You've been up super early all this week.
It is, and I couldn't sleep last night. Tonight, I realize I'm gonna jinx myself just by saying this, but tonight there's like a late rocket launch. It might be like 10 now, so it might not be that late. There was supposed to be one at midnight that didn't happen, but like again, literally every single rocket launch has been canceled since I got here, which is insane. So it's probably not happening. But you know, I'm gonna be sitting my stupid butt out there tonight waiting for it.
I love how you've like waited for the rocket launch all week long and you still didn't get it. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. When my parents are coming back on Saturday, and I'll have to ask them, is today Friday? Oh, we already have Friday. Jesus Christ.
It is Friday.
All right. When they come back, I'll have to ask them what's going on. If like this is normal now, or if they just have this like gigantic backlog, so they're scheduling one every single day to try to get them to happen, even though they're not. Elizabeth Craig wrote 509, and she is heading out. But I'm really glad you got 500 words and our time together today. That's a whole bunch of words.
It's great.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, and I see it's a bad lighting again. Anyways, let's go ahead and do our next sprint. Oh, shoot, what did I do? I just clicked something on my computer. I'm going to be so happy to be back home. I'll be on the same computer, but I'll have two monitors and my proper keyboard. I keep dropping letters, and I don't know if it's the program that I'm doing or I just am so not used to using my laptop's keyboard that I'm having these dumb moments, but here we are. So we're going to go for 15 again. And, oh God, a few open. Sorry, there we go. So we'll see you guys at about quarter F. All right, I'm back. Oh, there's Sandy.
I'm back. Sorry. Wait, I'm
It's
back
okay.
in a second. I gotta count my words.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish up this sentence because I ended it on the word hoping, and I feel like I'm gonna forget what he was hoping for. So I'm gonna do a little bit more typing, and then I will be back.
Okay, that was 431 for me.
That was about 300 for me.
Good.
Yeah.
I think so. I need to get to 1,000 in this session for this particular story, and I'm at 725. These 8 a.m. sessions are so good. Are you doing any of these next week?
I am. I'm going to do one on Tuesday. I can't do it on Monday because that's when I'm flying home. And also just because my parents are going to be here and I'm in their kitchen. So I'm not going to do one on Monday. I am going to do one on Tuesday. And from that point, I guess I'll decide what my regular schedule is going to be. I think I'm going to do Tuesdays and Fridays, and it's up in the air about whether I do a third one on either Wednesday or Thursday.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Tuesday and Friday are the days that you are definitely doing this, and I am available on Tuesday.
Okay.
But okay, so there's some. I'm putting that in my calendar, like right this second. Rise and write on Tuesday.
Perfect.
Will happen. I think I'm in a good mood this morning because all week long I've had stuff to do at like 8 a.m, thanks to these and also to like a doctor's appointment. Yeah. So I'm like, I've now had to get up, like a regular person with a regular job.
Yeah.
All these mornings, and it's crazy what that does for your productivity.
It really does. And like, I'm hoping that once I'm home, because I really won't feel, I don't know. It's weird because I am on vacation, but I'm not. Like, I certainly, like, I didn't plan this to be a vacation either, but also I feel like because I'm in Florida, I should be doing Florida stuff and I'm not. So hopefully once I get home, I'll be more like, this is work time, I must work. Then like, I should be down at the pool right now because there's no one down there.
In fairness, you have, you're kind of like at that sort of between jobs week, right? Like you just left Publix. And so this, you get a week off. You're allowed
I do. And that's what I tell myself every time.
Yeah, it's fine. This is all fine.
Oh, Sandy, you'll like this. In this scene that I'm working on right now, I just introduced the triplets' mother. She finally has a name. She exists.
Really?
Yeah, like she's not there. She's just like, he's thinking about her, but I had to finally name her after all this year.
This is Abe's baby mama.
Yes. CB got 162. Excellent job. But yeah, this is a character. Like, so this story, this is a 4-part series. And the first 3 is about these 3 triplet sisters who were basically orphans. Well, no, I've never actually said how old they were when their mom died. But their dad is a demon who raised them until they were 6, and then he was forced back into hell. So they've reconnected with him, and now the last book is his book. So there's always been this mom that obviously has no story whatsoever because I don't even know when she died, but she finally has a name, and so it's Baby Steps.
I'm excited about that because she's like kind of a big mystery right this second.
Yeah. Yeah. And I had no idea what was going on with her. And then all of a sudden I'm like, here's her crazy backstory. Real crazy backstory.
Very interesting. And I think those are like sort of some of the like really fun parts to a book series like that, where you just like throw in something like their long lost father or their long lost mother, and like it's all this huge mystery, and the reader really, really wants to know, but didn't know that they
Yeah.
wanted to know until you bring it up. It's good. This is all
I
good.
so I like this as somebody who was a pantser and is now a plotter. I always hear writers talk about the discovery, and especially with pantsers, pantsers love to talk about how writing their story is discovery. And the thing is that I do still feel like with plotting, it's discovery. It's just discovery is in the pre-writing phase. Um, and actually, I kind of like that because if I discover something 3/4 of the way in that kind of changes everything, I don't have like 60,000 words to fix. I've got just these little snippets that I can easily fix. But I do still like these moments. I had no idea going into this scene that I was going to be bringing up their mother. Like it just, I had to mention that this place had an earth portal at it because they're in hell right now. So I needed, I needed him to be thinking about the fact that there's an earth portal. And I was like, how does he know it's there? And I'm like, oh, I get this now. I actually have like built in everything that I didn't know before about why he doesn't go to Earth that much. So, yay, yeah. And in my plotting, it literally just says he knows there's an Earth portal there.
I want to know why he chooses to spend his time in hell as opposed to in heaven. Like what happened that he fell. I want this story.
It's that was kind of I brushed on that in Verity or in Hazel.
But you only brushed on it. It was minor. It was
yeah, but I feel like that was the nuts of it though.
No, you need more. We need more. We need to get more.
There will be a bit more in this one. I haven't gotten to that point yet, but yeah.
Yeah, we need more. We need
more. Because there is a whole bunch more to that story than the fact that he fathered children when he wasn't supposed to, because technically he wasn't not supposed to then. So yeah, there's more. Anyways, Nikki just got here. What's up?
Hey, Nikki. No, I think the thing about mythology like that, like when you create those stories, like you don't know, like in your head, you know what happened, right? But in your reader's head, this is like there's all this intrigue that you built up, and like I really like this character because he's been really nice to some of my favorite characters, and also totally a jackass to some of my favorite characters, and I like how he treats them like kind of pseudo sons, and like it's adorable.
But also like eviscerates them occasionally.
Yes. Right? It's so funny. And wow, what does that say about me that I really enjoy that like the father-in-law of all these guys like is willing to like chop off horns and such. Oh, I don't know.
It's okay because it's humor, and that's the thing with the humor is that like that's the trick to writing humor. If you've ever like not been sure the trick to it, one of the easiest tricks with it is just to like make everything a little bit larger than life than you were planning on it.
He's
like, so like instead of like beating him, like instead of punching the guy, he's literally like ripping guts out of him and then like putting him back in and stuff.
Yeah, right. And like then somebody will be like, oh my gosh, it's gonna take me like an entire week to grow that back.
Yeah, stuff like that. Except for Starlux, because he's a sloth demon, so it took him like a year to grow that damn arm back.
Yeah, like, what? Come on. But and then he's so nice to some of the other ones where you're thinking like, wow, this is actually kind of the jerk. Why are you being nice to him? Like what? but I still love it. I don't know. And yes, Nikki, it does kind of sound like we're talking about Lucifer.
Oh, because this character is in fact the Prince of Hell.
Is he the Prince of Hell?
Yeah.
Well, he's like, isn't he like a Prince of Hell? I got the sense that
he's the Prince of Hell. And actually, Lucifer does exist, not just the cat. There is a cat named Lucifer. There is also a Prince of Hell named Lucifer.
But we haven't met him, have we?
No. He's. I I don't even think he's mentioned. I haven't really mentioned the Princes of Hell aside from the one who's dead, um, Killian's father. So yeah,
And yes, I have finished watching Lucifer. I've watched
I
it.
am. I still have not watched the latest season, and I'm actually in the middle of binging the previous seasons because I feel like I have forgotten some stuff. I'm positive I have forgotten some stuff, so I felt like I should go back.
Mm,
Like I
Lucifer.
don't remember how um, Linda ended up pregnant with Amenadiel's baby. I don't remember how that happened. I
There,
mean,
there was sex involved.
yeah, I get the mechanics of how babies are made, but like I don't understand why any of that went down. So, and
Linda's such a good character.
I feel like
She's
there's,
so good.
I love Doctor, and I love that they have like an older lady in there as still being like a sexy, like like she's still very much, she's not like the old maid in it. I mean, the actress is over 50 and she's still like rocking a character like that. I love it.
And she's a new mom on the
And she's
show.
a new mom. Yeah. They never talk about how old she actually is in the show, but yeah, she's in her 50s now. So
Yeah,
I've always been really impressed with how they have done that character and also how they casted that character.
it's good. I enjoy that too. I think that's great. Should we do another writing sprint? Is there
We
one
should
more?
absolutely do our last sprint, and then we will pop over to a writer's block party.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So there we go. So we're gonna write for another 15, and it is about 5 up. So we'll see you guys at about 10 after the hour. All right, we're back.
You're back.
How'd you do?
I got to 1295 and finished that scene. So that's my first goal of the day match.
Nice.
Yeah.
I got to 895, which looks like it's about 330 words.
Yeah, I'm trying to. 570. That was 570 for me.
570 in 15 minutes. Good grief. Well done.
You know, I had like a I don't know, kind of like an inspiration the other day about where the story needs to go. You know, like this story has been really hard to write, and there's been something wrong with the plot. I've been missing something, and then like just yesterday, I realized what I was missing. And so
Nice.
now, yeah, right. Isn't that nice?
Yeah, I love when that happens.
Like, oh, I know how to fix this. I can make this romantic after all.
Yes, also what I'm struggling with right now. But yeah, for me, it was kind of the realization that like the plot was not going to have to take up as many words as I thought it was going to have to. The fact that I am further along than I thought I'd be at 20,000 words. So that has made me feel better. I feel like I'm still dragging, but that's okay. Pronoun got 130, so good job there. And we are going to call it a day. Again, Writer's Block Party is starting her sprints up right now. So there's going to be sprints going all morning today. So you guys should definitely hop over there if you want some more productivity today.
Yes. There's also Nikki, I think, is streaming today at 2. Is that right, Nikki? I think it might be right. So I can't be there at 2, but I think I can be there at like 2:30. So hopefully you're streaming for more than half an hour, and maybe the rest of you guys can join as well. So many sprints throughout the day.
Yes. Sandy, how are you at Marvelverse? Do you know that stuff? I unfortunately did not like the Iron Man part of it. It was not my jam. Like it wasn't going to be my jam. I like the newer stuff, but I wasn't big on the older stuff. So I unfortunately cannot answer your question, CB. So yeah, Nikki is also going to be streaming at 2. So we've got a busy day ahead of us.
Yeah, and I don't know the Marvel universe very well either. If we were talking about like a cartoon like Avatar: The Last Airbender, but yeah, alas, it's not my fandom, CB. So but I'm sure somebody else online can help you.
If I was home, I would just yell at my roommate and he would absolutely have the answer for that. But I am not home and the cat will not have the answer.
So
yeah, I think that's it.
Thanks for doing this morning. This was very helpful.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna stick with this. So yeah, so for us, the next time you'll see us is Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, our usual time slot. And then I will be back to this on Tuesday morning. And again, on Tuesday morning, I should have a better idea of what my set schedule is going to be. Writer's Block Party is streaming. She should have already started. And Nikki is going to be streaming at 2 p.m. today. So y'all go get your write on.
All right. Awesome. Well, thanks, everybody.
Yeah. Good luck, everybody.
Bye.